Just Friday of this week, we lost one of the greatest actors of all time, and that's Chadwick Boseman. He passed away after a 4-year battle with cancer. But even during this difficult time, he showed the signs and he tried to tell his fans in a different light what was going on through his life. However, none of us picked up on the signs that he was showing. We're going to discuss the final moments of this great actor and his life, his work, and the contribution that he brought to the movie arena. We'll be right back after this short break. Hi again and welcome to Lynx W7 TV Celebrity Scoop, where you get the latest news, views, and trends on celebrities. You'll also find out who's been naughty and who is being good. Right here, both local and international news on celebrities, Lynx W7 TV is the place to be. Welcome back and thanks for joining us for the program. This is Lynx W7 TV Celebrity Scoop, where you get the best in local and international news on entertainment and even on the media works. So the news of Chadwick Boseman still has sent shockwave throughout the entire world after news spread of the passing of the late actor over the weekend. And we here at Lynx W7 TV just want to take this opportunity once more just to express our condolences to the family and friends of the late actor. He was the star of the hit movie The Black Panther, and he had a 4-year battle with cancer, and sad to say he passed away on Friday sometime. And this has sent shockwave throughout the entire movie fraternity, and fans and friends right across the world are feeling the effects of the passing of such a great and young actor. But Boseman was battling cancer for the past 4 years, and even though he underwent a number of treatment and chemotherapy, he didn't let this be a bother to his fans and not even to his friends, as he kept it a secret. Only his family knew about his sickness, and he tried his best to put the best foot forward just in order to entertain his fans right across the world. During the filming of most of these recent movies that he did, even Black Panther, he was diagnosed with the colon cancer from 4 years ago, and he fight a great fight and he put the best forward, even though at times he felt as if he wanted to give up. Now I'm gonna share a little clip with you with Boseman giving signs that he was sick, and this is really touching. I watched this, and he said in this interview with a reporter that he was dead, and he was just telling us that he was sick, but somehow we overlook what he was saying. Let's go over to that clip right now on our screen and let Boseman share his side of the story with us.
That's been pretty crazy for you. And I don't know if you know this, but you also broke the internet this morning with another film, Avengers Endgame.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Did I scare you?
I haven't even looked at my phone. What are you talking about?
But people are like ready to see this movie. They're buying the tickets. It's nuts. I mean, how does that feel to know that they love this film so much?
It's great, but I'm dead. So I can't answer any questions about that.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to give us a spoiler or anything like that.
I'm dead.
What about Black Panther 2? Anything?
I'm dead.
No, we're not ready for you to be dead, Chadwick.
But I am. I'm dead.
So there you have it, Chadwick Boseman giving us an account that he was already dead. He said, I am dead. And many of us did not really know what he was going through in this part of his life, but he knew and he said it. However, we thought that he was just making fun or he was just making a statement. However, sad to say, the actor passed away, and this has sent shockwave throughout the entire media fraternity, and I can say that it's very sad that we have lost such a great actor. But when we look on this individual, it just goes to show you how precious life is and how we really have to just be mindful of life and try to celebrate life in the best possible way. I have seen a report where I'm told that a number of people right across the world were criticizing him about his looks in the latter part of his life, based on the fact that he has lost weight tremendously, and many people did not really knew what was going on in his life, and they criticized him online, stating that he was losing weight and why he looked like that. However, he kept his sickness a secret, and he did not let it be a bother to the world. Now we're gonna share another clip, and this was actually the last appearance that Boseman did, and this would have been his last public appearance before he passed away. So we're gonna bring that up on screen for you right now on Lynx W7 TV Celebrity Scoop. Let's go over to that right now.
It's April 15th. It's Jackie Robinson Day. That's right, it's still Jackie Robinson Day. I can't think of a better time to remember my hero, and he's the hero of many of you out there, than this time that we're in, this pandemic. I can't think of a better way to commemorate everything that he was about than to announce the partnership between Tolco and Figs. You know, Figs is one of the companies that's the designer and manufacturer of modern medical apparel. And Tolco is basically my friend Thomas Toll, who, through the company Legendary, produced 42. Tolco and Figs is donating $4.2 million, 4.2 for 42, in protective medical equipment in honor of Jackie Robinson Day. You know, for the last couple of weeks, we found that the statistics for COVID-19 have shown that the African American community has been hit the hardest. The Latino community has been hit the hardest, and that's partially because we're the frontline workers. We're the ones still going to work. We're the ones still driving the buses. But in the hospitals and in the medical field, we're the EMTs. We're the ones who are, you know, going to battle every day. In some of the hospitals that are servicing, you know, our people, there's not enough equipment. There's not enough, you know, masks. There's not enough gloves. There's not enough isolation gowns. And so what Tolco and Figs is doing is they're going to execute the distribution of those scrubs, of those masks, of those isolation gowns to those hospitals that have been impacted the most. And that's what we need. That's the leadership we need. So I applaud Thomas Toll. You know, he filled in the gap when we were doing 42. You know, there were people that didn't believe in it. And it's the same thing happening right now. You know, throughout this process, the federal government and the states have not exactly come together. You know, the federal government has not made sure those companies that provide, you know, that they put a bid in and then distribute as needed the equipment. The same thing is happening with the tests. You know, the federal government has to put a bid in and, you know, make sure that the prices don't get driven up on the states, especially the ones that need it the most. And then that can be distributed properly. So we need leadership like this in order to fill in the gap. So there are others of you out there who can work in similar ways until the states and the federal government get it together. But we can't wait. We can't allow people to die in that process and them working it out. So Jackie Robinson Day is still alive. We're still in second base. We're still in third base. We're still in home. And so let's celebrate him today. And those hospitals and those medical organizations that are doing the work. We can't just say, you know, we appreciate them. Let's get them what they need in Chicago, in Michigan, you know, in the various places that they need it. So happy Jackie Robinson Day. Happy hashtag Operation 42. That's what this is. Operation 42. 4.2 million. Thomas Toll, you the man.
So that was the last public appearance by Chadwick Boseman before he passed away. and there he was giving his account of what he believed a company was doing in order to fight the big C itself. And as you can see there in the video, he looked very ill, and even though he was ill, he was still trying to bring out that humanitarian side of him. And it's very sad to see that we have lost one of the greatest actors of all time, still young. He was just 43 years old, and in that video there, if you could just look on his face, his persona, and also his attitude, he seemed very calm and subtle. And at that point in time, he was going through a difficult moment, and a difficult moment in which he knew that he was slowly dying. And that is where it feel as if you just want to just hold on to that final moment of life. And when we look on his situation, how it played out, he did not let his struggles be a bother to the world. And even when he was going through this difficult time, he still maintained his composure and put the best out there for his fans to see. Now, this actor Chadwick Boseman was just 43 years old, still young, still in his prime, and he had a lot to offer to the world. However, his life was cut short based on the fact that an illness took him away from us. And it's very sad to report on this once more, the life and work of Chadwick Boseman. But when we look on the situation that played out, we really have to just value life more and know that life is not promised to none of us, and we really need to just live every day to the best of our ability. And we really need to just be mindful of our surrounding and life itself and how precious it is. We are going to leave this one here for now. Thanks for watching. This has been Lynx W7 TV Celebrity Scoop, and we're out for this one once more. Have a blessed and productive day.